President Biden seals the deal to give the regal bird on the nation's Great Seal its rightful overdue recognition. The president has signed legislation into law making the bald eagle our national bird. The long existing symbol of power and strength has been used on official documents since 1782. Congress then designated the bird on the seal as our national emblem. However, the bald eagle had never officially been named America's national bird. Bald eagle, of course, recognizable because of its white head, yellow beak, brown body, serious look, and massive wingspan. They are an impressive bird. Biden's action will officially amend the U.S. Code to acknowledge this new designation.
To one of America's most iconic symbols.
I've been wrong all these years, and so has everybody else in the country.
At least they thought they did.
I mean, were you shocked to find out that it wasn't already the national bird?
I was shocked, yes. I think everybody's shocked.
The bald eagle is featured on the Great Seal of the United States and all over uniforms, flags, insignias, and government buildings. But it's never officially been named the country's national bird.
My teacher told me it was.
Yeah, we might need to go rewrite a few textbooks.
We have a national tree, a national mammal, even a national flower. And yet the eagle has never received its official title. But in Wabasha, it was one man, Preston Cook, who discovered the omission while researching for a book and is working to fix it.
If you ask the question to anybody on the street, they're going to give you the same answer. It's the bald eagle.
We have no national bird, right?
We have never had a national bird.
To put it mildly, Cook is obsessed with the bald eagle.
If it had an eagle on it, I'd buy it.
Starting in 1966, Preston collected anything he could with an eagle on it. His collection has grown to more than 40,000 pieces.
We see more than an eagle. We see freedom. We see independence. We see power.
So Preston set out on a mission. Partnering with Wabasha's National Eagle Center, he wrote a bill that makes the eagle the national bird.
Preston Cook brought that up to us years ago, and it was like, oh, come on, Preston. You're kidding me. So I'm glad that we're now figuring that out and making that happen.
In late July, the Senate passed the bill 100-0, a rare feat in today's partisan Congress. And tonight, the House passed the bill as well. An amazing comeback for an amazing creature who almost 250 years later is finally getting the status it has already earned. Ryan Nobles, NBC News, Wabasha, Minnesota. 250 years later is finally getting the status it has already earned.
Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakah Kodash. Double honor unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect, beginning with the 144,000 men. The name of this one is the bald eagle, officially designated as U.S. national bird, confirms who America is. All right, you know, when you hear you had Biden now, you know, basically designating the bald eagle as the national bird of America, which we all really thought that, you know, it was, and I believe it was anyway, you know. And it turns out it wasn't so, but, you know, it's been officially designated now. Right? And the bald eagle is these Edomites, right? The symbol of power and strength. Right? You heard the guy, what he was saying. He was talking about the seal. The bald eagle was on the seal of America. All right? Now, was that that word seal? Let's go in a little bit in that word seal. All right? See what that means. All right? A seal, a device or substance that is used to join two things together to prevent from coming apart. Now, second one, a piece of wax, lead, or other material with an individual design stamped into it, attached to a document as a guarantee of authenticity. All right, an emblem, a symbol, insignia. Let's get the word insignia. A distinguishing badge or emblem of a military rank, office, or membership of an organization, and the organization is the Roman Empire, the revised Roman Empire. All right, and all this, you know, this happening now. Two things: it confirms America as being the head of the revised Roman Empire, and it also shows that they know they're going to be coming down with great wrath. because the eagle, is known for its speed. All right. When you go to it, the eagle could dive at speeds in excess of 100 miles per hour. All right. And I believe it could fly in a straight at over 40 miles per hour, which is pretty fast. All right. I think the golden eagle is the fastest, but it's the same thing. They come with speed, right? So they're going to come down with what? This MAGA agenda with great speed, so-called make America great again. All right. That's what they're coming with. They're coming down with great rat. All right. But before we go there, let's just let me just pull up this. See if I can pull this up here. Here we go. We have some images here. Right, this one here, it's official. Biden signs bill designating the bald eagle as a U.S. national bird. Right, it's a majestic bird with a long, big, huge wingspan. All right, and here you have in fact, let me just go down here. Let's come here first. You have Edom, the ancient Edom, symbol right here. I believe it's from Petra, right? Which used what? The eagle, the same eagle, right? Then you have, look down here, which you can't see off the screen, is the Nazi symbol. The Germans, the Teemanites, they also use the eagle, right? And then here now we have the Roman eagle, as you see here. All these are seals, right? And lastly we have the American, which is the 8th head. It came out of the 7th. All right. So you can see what's going on here. There's a progression, and all these people are what? Edomites. All right, because the ancient Edom used the same eagle, and it comes all through generations from the Roman Empire, the so-called Nazis, the Germans, straight all the way down to America. Edomites. Okay, so you can understand. So this symbol basically shows you who they are. Right here, you see here the ancient Roman symbol, insignia or seal, and then you see the U.S. seal. Not very much different. All right, as you can see. Okay, and then you have books now, like this book here from William Beeston, The Roman Empire, the Empire of the Edomite. All right, and then here you say, who are Esau the Edomites? They are the Romans. Right, when you go into the book, who is Esau Edom? It basically tells you that they are the Romans. And you see back here, the men below here in the suit and look like so-called white men. So the true Edomites were Romans. They were the Roman soldiers. They were the Grecians, which they took over rulership of the lands of the Japhetic people, and then they became what? The Romans. All right. So that's your so-called white man right there. So the fact that they're using this symbol here, shows you who they are. This is was in Italy here. Viareggio, Slovakia, if I'm not pronouncing that right. Viareggio, Italy, in February 9, 2019. They show an image of Trump. All right, and there's a lot of symbology there. You can see he has the crown on his head. Forget what they call that but basically confirming what the elder apostle Tahar, when the apostles on down saying what he's Rome, he's the Emperor Nero, Slovakia reincarnated. He also in his left hand, he has the talons of the eagle. All right, and he has on a Roman garment, a Roman armor. All right, with a sword showing the all-seeing eye. All right, you can see the eagle's wings on his shoulders. You see the talons of the eagle here, which are very powerful, capable of breaking bones. All right. A huge pressure that they exert, all right, and they rip into things. And that's what his devil is coming in on. All this is being done for this devil you see on screen to come into play and to do what? To come down with great wrath. All right, knowing that they have a short time. So this devil is showing his hand. It's not by chance this is happening now. Okay, but all of this, as we say, goes back into what? Prophecy. All right, and many precepts that you can go into that prove that this devil is associated with the eagle. Let's start in Deuteronomy 28. The curses, Deuteronomy 28, verse 49. These are the curses that our people went through and are going through because we broke the everlasting covenant. All right, you get that in verse 15, right? Deuteronomy 28, verse 49. It says, the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue they shall not understand, right? They had different languages. All right. They came with French, Spanish, English. All right. So like here, right? A nation, right? So it says, a nation, it shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flies, right? The eagle flies very swiftly. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young. So that they overdid it. You know, as the scripture say, the Lord that was when you are a little angry at his people, but they furthered the affliction. Right? They ruled us with great rigor. All right? And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy land until thou be destroyed, which also shall not leave thee either corn, wine, or oil, or the increase of thine kin, or flocks of thy sheep, until he hath destroyed thee. Right? Until he hath destroyed thee. All right? It says, and he shall besiege thee in all thy gates, until thy high and fenced walls come down, wherein thou trustest throughout all thy land. So in Jerusalem, from around 68 AD to 70 AD, they besieged Jerusalem and they took it down. All right? And he shall besiege thee in all thy gates throughout all thy land, which Yahweh thy power had given thee, even on this side of the world, the western side of the world, which was run and ruled by the northern kingdom of Israel. All right? So you understand now what this devil Esau Edom is about. And when he talks about make America great, you believe, he coming down swiftly like the eagle. All right? This devil is coming down swiftly like the eagle is coming. All right? You best understand that. Right? Baruch chapter 4. I hope this thing is working. Salakia. It's taking a little while. Baruch chapter 4 and verse 14. Now he doesn't want to work. Just bear with me a moment here. Alright, bear with me a moment here. Let's open this back. Baruch 4 verse 14. It says, let them that dwell about Zion come, and remember ye the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the everlasting had brought upon them. The Lord is the one who allowed these devils, Esau, Edom, the Edomites, to do this to us. Right? They were that eagle we were reading about in Deuteronomy 28. For he had brought a nation upon them from far, a shameless nation, right? The basis of men, according to Daniel 4:17, right? The basis of men, the beastman, right? And of a strange language, who neither reverence old man nor pitied child. These have carried away the dear beloved children of the widow, which is the children of Israel, of Jerusalem, the Israelites, and left her that was alone desolate without daughters. But what can I help you? For he that brought these plagues upon you will deliver you from the hands of your enemies. So that's what the Lord is getting ready to do now. That's why you're seeing these signs in heaven. You're seeing these so-called orbs, which are the chariots of God, chariots of the angels. All right, flying around, surveilling this land. All right, they're performing a military operation for the destruction of this place. All right, that's basically what's going on here. That's why you're seeing all these different signs in the heavens. All right, and that's facts. Okay. All right, that's just facts. All right, book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 19. It says what? Our persecutors. Let's read here. Right, it says, our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. They pursued us upon the mountains. They laid wait for us in the wilderness. And this is what these devils did. Right? From the transatlantic slave trade being the last, most destructive slave trade our people went through. And now, the devil have hid his horns for a while, but now he's about to reveal his horns and show you what he's about to do under who? Under Trump. As a brother was saying, Trump, if Trump is Nero reincarnated, Nero was responsible for killing a lot of our people, the Israelites, right, who followed after Yahweh Shai. All right. So you see what's going on here. That's what's about to happen. That's what's coming. All right, bear with me a moment here. Okay, so now let's go to Revelation 12 and 12. All of this is happening to confirm what we've been saying. That these devils, they are the Edomites, America is modern day Basra. And the Lord has determined the destruction upon her. And they know that destruction is coming. They know certain level of prophecy. Right? They know that, when these chariots come, it's their ass. That's the reason why they're sending up all those drones to surveil them. Right? But they can't cope with the orbs, so-called orbs. Right? Which the chariots are good. Let's go Revelation 12 and verse 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he had but a short time." So this devil's true nature, his eagle-like nature is coming out. And he's going to come down swiftly, just like the eagle on his prey, which is talking about Jake on a whole. All right, going back into 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter from the 60th verse, they're going to come in with a great flood. They're gonna be a great insurrection in those who fear the Lord. Right, and that's gonna raise up, the Lord gonna lift up a standard at that point in time. And as the Lord determined, he's gonna take down the eagle, who he gave the power to, as the scripture says, Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Alright. Daniel 4 and 17, the Lord appointed the basis of men over the earth. Right, that's the Lord's will and his doing, but his kingdom is coming to an end. And that's the reason why he's so afraid. Okay? That's the reason why they're talking about make America great again. Alright? Which is not going to happen, but they're going to come down with great wrath anyway. But that's the will of the Lord. 2nd Ezra 6 verse 7, it says, "Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him." That's what it's all about. The story of Jacob and Esau. Jacob being the righteous, Esau being the wicked. Alright? Were born of him. Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Right? So Jacob's hand, which is represent his power, held the heel of Esau to pull it down. Right? To pull them down. Pull down their kingdom. Right? For Esau is the end of the world. Right? And Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. So they have to come down with great wrath. They had to come with the last hurrah. Double down, as the elder out of Texas say, GMS. Lions in Rome. GMS in Rome, Lions on Fire. Slakia. The elder's channel, GMS in Rome. They come into what? To double down. Double down. Alright?
Double down.
To strengthen one's commitment to a particular strategy or course of action, typically one that is potentially risky. Right? Double a bet after seeing one's initial cards with the requirement that one additional card be drawn. So they have to come down. Take a further risk. What does double down mean? To double down is to take a further risk in a situation, or passionately recommit one's efforts to a cause or course of action, right? That's been the revised Roman Empire, Babylon the Great, America. The whore that rideth upon the beast, which the beast represent the European Union and NATO. Alright? She controls the beast. Isn't that what happens? Yeah. So they're doubling down and showing their hand, they're showing their power. They're recommitting the efforts to destroy Jacob. Alright? And to rule forever. This is what they want to do. Unfortunately for them, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to disappoint them. Alright? 2nd Ezra chapter 11 and verse 37. It reads, "And I beheld, and lo, as it were a roaring lion chased out of the wood." That roaring lion represents Yahweh Shai. "And I saw that he sent out a man's voice unto the eagle, and said," and the man's voice, we are all emissaries of Yahweh Shai. Right? The man's voice going into the men of the Lord as well, because Amos 3 and 7, "Surely the Lord will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto what the servants, the prophets." Alright? That's how real it is. Okay? And this word that we're speaking is a consuming force. So we are the ones, we have been the voice of the Lord. Right? To the eagle. right, to the revised Roman Empire, beginning in America. It says, Hear thou, I will talk with thee, and the highest shall say unto thee, Art not thou that remainest of the four beasts, whom I made to reign in my world? Right, going back into what Daniel the 7th chapter. Okay? Daniel the 7th chapter. It says, Whom I made to reign in my world, that the end of the times might come through them. Right? The end of the time. How the end of the time going to come through them? Those nuclear missiles that they created. They're going to be their own undoing. Alright? You know? It's going to be their own undoing. So you have to understand that. It says, And the fourth came and overcame and the fourth came and overcame all the beasts that were past, and had power over the world with great fearfulness, and over the whole compass of the earth with much wicked oppression. Alright? And so long time dwelt he upon the earth with deceit. Or these devils, when they came out of the Caucasus Mountains of Georgia, Russia during the Renaissance period, they proceeded to what? Deceive the whole earth. Alright, Revelation 20 and 7 tell you that. Alright, roughly paraphrasing. It says, scroll up here. For the earth hast thou not judged with truth, for thou hast afflicted the meek, thou hast hurt the peaceable, thou hast loved liars and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit, and hast cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm. And this is what this eagle does, you know. Therefore is thy wrongful dealing come up into the Most High, right? So the wrongful dealing, you know, has come up before the Lord, you know. Come up unto the highest, Salakia. Let me read that over, verse 43. Therefore is thy wrongful dealing come up unto the highest, and thy pride unto the mighty, because he has a God complex. Alright, going back into Ezekiel the 28th chapter, 2 Thessalonians 2, from the 3rd verse on down. Alright, it says, the highest also has looked upon the proud times, right? And behold, they are ended, and his abominations are fulfilled, and therefore appear no more, thou eagle, nor thy horrible wings, nor thy wicked feathers, nor thy malicious heads, nor the hurtful claws, nor all thy vain body, that all the earth may be refreshed, and may return, being delivered from thy violence, and that she may hope for the judgment and mercy of him that made her. Right? Because we trust in the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Alright? Okay? Now let's jump to 2 Thessalonians 12 and verse 10. It said, And he said unto me, This is the interpretation of the vision. The eagle whom thou sawest came up from the sea is the kingdom which was seen in the vision of thy brother Daniel. Right? As we just spoke about. Right? The one that when Yahushai come, you know, he's going to smite it at the feet of it. Alright? Going into the, you know, the feet of iron and miry clay. And that's the metal of use from the Roman Empire and the revised Roman Empire, America. Alright? You know, she's about to be taken out by Yahushai. You know, when he comes, at his coming. You know, and Yahushai himself, he's going to come up as the true eagle. Alright? Because these devils thought they were the eagle. They ain't ready for Yahushai yet. This is, let's go here. Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 13. It says, Behold, he shall come up as clouds, and his chariots shall be as the whirlwind. Right? Yahushai chariots, which we already seen some of them. Right? His horses are swifter than eagles. So you're going to be swifter than you eagles. You pride yourself as being the God of the sky, the heavens, with your F-16s, your F-22s. Alright, you know, all your fighter jets. Alright, your Blackbird. Alright, you pride yourself as being faster, but they're nothing compared to the Lord. These chariots are swifter than you. It says, his horses are swifter than eagles. Woe unto us, for we are spoiled, because you're going to be spoiled. Alright? Esau, you're about to be spoiled. This is Jeremiah 49, verse 22. It says what? Let's read from here. Jeremiah 49 and 20. Therefore hear the counsel of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, that he had taken against Edom, because we were showing you that you know, America is modern day, is a revised Roman Empire, right? Modern day Bosra and Petra. All right, so that's the ancient dwelling places of the Edomites, right? So it's the Edomites who own America, beginning with the banking elites. All right, it says he had taken. Let me read that over, Jeremiah 49 and 20. Therefore, hear the counsel of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, that he had taken against Edom, and his purposes that he had purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall throw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. Yeah, that's what the Lord is about to do, destroy you with thermonuclear fire and the chariot fire. Alright? The earth is moved at the noise of their fall. At the cry, the noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea. Alright? Behold, he shall come up and fly as the eagle. See, the Lord is going to come up and fly as the eagle, as the scriptures say. He's not going to meet you as a man. Right? And spread his wings over Bosra, right? Figurative speech, which is America. And at that day shall the heart of the mighty men of Edom be as the heart of a woman in her pangs, a woman in labor. That's what you're going to do, because you're going to be able to do nothing against the Lord. Go read 2 Esdras, the 13th chapter. That's the story of Yahushai coming, you know, Yahushai's return. And how he's going to take out all the enemies. They're going to fall. All of them. All these Edomites going to fall. Alright? You best understand that. You know, on this image here of Trump, you know, hey, he's going to be no more. He's not going to be able to save you, Babylon. Alright? He's not going to be able to save Babylon the Great. Right? He's an Edomite. And you Edomites, you're through. Alright? You're through. Alright? So the bald eagle being officially designated as the U.S. national bird confirms who America is. You know, as modern day Bosra, the land of the Edomites, capital of city of the Edomites, and as well, it confirms that these devils, you know, they coming along with great wrath. They doubling down. They're showing you that, hey, they coming with their horns showing, right, to do great damage. That sword is being sharpened. But just know that Yahushua is coming to take them out and to save his elect. Alright, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakodash. Double honor unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect. Next time, Shalom, Wabad Babal.